Hello viewers, in this video we are going to solve the aptitude problems based on tables, or you can say tabulation problems. So we are given a table, as you can see, and we need to solve the questions based on it. So let me solve the question. So we're going to solve the question number 27 to 31 in this question. In this table there are 5 questions based on it, so let's solve them. The first question is, what was the aggregate? The first question is, what was the aggregate of marks obtained by Sajal in all the 6 subjects? So Sajal is here and here are the 6 subjects, so we need to find the aggregate marks. How do we do that? First we will add the marks obtained by Sajal. Okay, the point to be noted here, the numbers that are given here are not actual marks. They are the percentage, and these are the total marks. So suppose if someone gets 100%, that means he has attained 150 out of 150 marks. So he has attained 150 out of 150 marks, and if it says 130 and it is 50%, that means he has got 65 marks in chemistry. So now let's solve it. So Sajal has got 90% marks in maths, so that makes this much marks, and we need to find the aggregate in all the 6 subjects, so we need to divide the whole answer by 6 to find the aggregate marks. And then chemistry 130 marks, and Sajal has got 60%. And then physics, he has got 70%. And then geography, he has got 70%. And then history, he has got 90%. Sajal is very good at history though. And computer science, he has got 70%.
तो आपका भी टाइम खराब करा दूंगा, अब ध्यान रखना। हाँ
So we are going to solve it and get our answers. I have solved previously, because we need to find percentage here. So we will not need to multiply percentage into sub number of subjects to get the aggregate marks. We just need the percentage, so we do not need to multiply it by number of subjects. Tarun. So Tarun is the last candidate. He has got 65, 35, 50, 77, 80 and 80%. So 65 out of 150, $35 out of 130, 50 out of 120, 77 out of 100 plus 80% marks of out of 60 plus 80% marks out of 40, and then we'll get the answer. Gets cut. And if you solve it, you get 2 and 3. It will make 65 into 1.5 plus 35 into 1.3 plus 60 plus 77 plus 48 plus 32 divide by 6, because this time we want the percentage, so we need to divide it by 6. So you can solve it and get your answer. So in this video I'm going to definitely solve it, because I need to select one option. So 48 plus 32 is 80, and 77 and 60 is 137, and 35 into 1.3 is 45.5, and 65 into 15 is 5. 97.5, and we will add them, and we will get 98 and 45. 3 143, and we will get 280 plus 80, that is 360, and 360 divided by 6 is 60. So the answer is 60%. Let us look at the options whether 60% is here or not. First option is 52.5, second option is 55, third option is 60%, fourth option is 63%, fifth option is 64.5%, and the answer is C, that is 60%. So we have solved 28 and the answer is C. Now move on to next question. What are the average marks obtained by all the 7 students in physics? Okay, so we have to calculate the marks, not just marks, average marks in physics. So we need to divide it by number of students, and I think there are 7 students. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So whatever be the total, we have to divide it by 7. So it is the column of physics marks. So now let us solve it. %90 out of 120 plus 80% out of 120. Okay, so I'm not going to write 120 again and again, so I'll just do is 120 multiply by 90 plus 100 plus 80 plus 80 divided by 100 plus 70 divided by 100 plus 80 divided by 100 plus 85 divided by 100 plus 65 divided by 100 plus 50 divided by 100 and divide the whole by 7. So and solving it, we will get 170, 150, 90, 150, 150 and 50. That will give us 350 and 170, and we are left with 520. 520 divided by 100 divided by 7. It is getting cancelled, and we are left with 12 into 52 divided by 7. And now let us solve it. 104 52 426 divided by 7. 856 64 9 3 89.14 is the average marks attained by students. Out of 120. So B option 89.14 is our answer. A option is not correct, C is not correct, D is not correct, E is not correct. So B is our answer. So the correct answer to this problem is B. And now moving on to next question. The next question says the number of students who obtained 60% and above marks in all subjects is. So look at the table and look at the number of students who have attained 60% or more in all these subjects. So Ayush has got 50, so he is out of the list. Aman has got 40, so he is out of the list. Sajal is in the list. because he has not attained marks less than 60%. So one student Sajal is there, and Rohit is also there. Rohit has also not got marks less than 60. Two students are there, and he has got 50, so he's not in the list. He's got 40, so he's not in the list. He's got 35, 50, so he's not in the list. So there are two students in the list, Sajal and Rohit. So the correct answer to this problem is B, that is 2. You can look at the table. If you're still confused, you can see Sajal and Rohit are the this is Sajal and this is Rohit. They are the two students who have not get marks less than 60% in any of the subjects, and apart from that, other students have attained marks that are less than 60% in any subjects. So the answer is B2. So moving to next question. Next question is, in which subject is the overall percentage is best? So which subject have the overall percentage as best? It seems maths is the answer, because no one has got less than 60%. And other options you can solve it. The way to solve it is to add the marks of all the subjects and then select the overall percentage by dividing the whole marks by number of students, that is 7. Add them all, divide by 7, 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 and whichever is the highest, that will be our answer. So I am not going to do it on the paper, because it is very obvious that there are far more marks people have got in maths than in other subjects. If you look at the maths column, no one has got less than 65 marks, 65% marks, and in other subjects you can say 50 and other things. And also in the maths you can say there is 100% marks obtained by a student, and also the other numbers are not low, 90, 80, 80, 70. So it is very obvious that out of them, maths is the one subject in which students have attained the overall best percentage. So the answer is B, maths. 31, B, maths. So now I'm going to verify the answers to the questions so that you can check whether I have solved them correctly or not. So these are the answers. So the first answer we have solved was 27E449, and the answer to 27 is E, so I was correct. And then 28C, 28C, that one is also correct. And then 29, 30 and 31 all are B. Let us check. 29 is B, 30 is B, and 31 is also B. So I have solved all the answers correctly. Hope you like this video.